Hello everybody and welcome to another trip report by Ryan's Trip Report. And we're combining two things that I generally don't enjoy that much. DCA Airport and American Airlines, and we're flying first class to Dayton. Popular stomping grounds on my channel here, and we're flying on the CRJ 900. As you can see here, we're in the ticketing area of DCA. I can say that about this place, the architecture is nice, though this place is always kind of cramped once you get past the security area. So hoping to take a look at some of those new updates, and hoping that is just not so this time, because too many times I've kind of gone through the basement of hell. And I kind of sent my recorder here through the security thing. Don't know what I was hoping to see, but just figured maybe I'd pick something up really quick that would look kind of cool. But in the end, all I did was pick up a bunch of darkness and what the inside of a scanning machine looks like. So a gallant attempt here at, trying to innovate. As you can see here, we're on flight 5143 out of gate 54 at 812, now 8:37, so we've got a little bit more time here to kind of explore the newer terminal. They just added this new pier here that you're seeing off to your left in 2021. I can definitely say it. As you can see, the little thumb piers there. You can pretty much walk from one end of this airport to the other, and the other terminals are a little bit confined, but in this new terminal, as you're going to see, there's a lot of vertical space in this terminal, more so than the others, so it's not as quite as compressed or not as quite pinned in as you are in the other ones. And they've used the space very well, and there's a lot of space to kind of walk around, which is a lot better than the lesser updated terminals they have here. So anyways, got a little bit of time to kill before my flight, and also it's been delayed for a little bit, so gonna walk around, see what there is to eat and what I can get at a pretty good price. Not as crowded as I'd expect for the night before Thanksgiving, but at least getting through security was a little bit easier here at DCA than it normally is. Can't imagine what it'll be like tomorrow though, but I won't have to worry about that. So, going out to try to get something to eat, and we'll see what I can find. Well, as you can see, we're kind of walking through here, and I believe the construction signs up there where at least some of the basements where they used to cram people into. You can see that here at the terminal, the ceiling's not quite as high as it is in the newer one. We're just kind of journeying around to the food court and over here, because there were more restaurants kind of in the older areas. Well, I'd say restaurants, but more like open areas where you can, where there are fast food joints. Managed to find a nice Five Guys, which is a quick place to grab a burger and fries for a not unreasonable price for airport food. As you can see there, pickles, onions, and bacon. And overall, since I hadn't eaten since lunch, it was a good place to stop. As you can see, we're exiting out of gate 54. Boarding time, that's well past. I'm going to be in seat 1F here. And Group 1 boardings from Washington Reagan to Dayton. And we will be a little late today, but 1F is going to be the first, the window seat on the right side as you walk in. So not the single seat, but the double seat, and of course I know that I filmed this vertically, so I had to shift it. Now the important thing to remember is, even though it's first class, expectations are still pretty low. With COVID and everything else, service has predictably kind of gone down. So obviously not very high expectations for this, especially since it's just one single flight on American and it's pretty direct. And as you can see here, that's kind of the foot space I'm getting here. Not great, not terrible, but you know, it's economy plus on a lot of other places. So taking a look here, kind of searching around for the tray. It's in the left edge. It's in the left-hand rest. It's your pretty typical tray, and chances are we're not going to need that. There's the drink tray, poorly cleaned, of course, and the instruction manual for what you're supposed to do in the CRJ 900, the in-flight entertainment, which we're also not going to need, and the air sickness bag, which we're also not going to need. There's the overhead with the lights and all of the other fun stuff. And well, that's about it. That's kind of the space you're looking at. Of course, this does have seat plugs. Sometimes they've been in first class seats on American, they haven't, so it's good they do. But once again, probably won't need it for how long the flight's going to be. And that's just kind of demonstrating the foot space you have there.
32,000 feet. We'll try and keep it away for you. On our arrival into Dayton, the winds there are a little bit windy. On arrival, looks like winds out of the east, southwest, about 10 miles an hour, gusting to 15. Sure, that might be a little bit bumpy on the approach, but nothing to be concerned with, just you know what to expect.
So as far as service on the flight, this is essentially what you're getting. Diet Coke and like a granola bar. In their defense, the Diet Coke was handed out pretty liberally on the flight. So that's kind of what you're looking at for first class as far as food service. Like I said, the key is keeping your expectations low. So that's essentially the trip report for landing in Dayton. It was about an hour 30-minute flight. Bare bones service, first class was what it was. That's kind of what we're expecting here in COVID-19. So it's a short little trip report, not a lot to it. But still, I like doing these every time I fly if I can fit them in. So hopefully you were able to enjoy it. Please do sit back, like and subscribe to the channel. And I'll keep pounding out these as soon as I can find more opportunities to fly, which hopefully there'll be a lot of in the near future. So please, if you can, like and subscribe to the channel, and I will keep pushing these things out as long as people keep watching them. Thank you for watching, and have a nice night.